Hey guys, welcome to today's video where I'm going to be sharing some Team Rocket spoilers. We just got a teaser that the next set was going to be Team Rocket. Yeah, I'll show the video later in this video, but because of that, we also received a teaser or data mines of attacks, effects, cards, and what they do. It's very loose though. We don't know the exact Pokemon or cards they're attached to, but we do know the effects. So today, that's what I'm going to go over. And I'm going to go over it live with chat, so we're going to discuss this. First things first, we're going to go over attack effects. The first attack effect says add extra damage based on the number of special conditions your opponent has to your overall damage. So it's something like you deal an attack, maybe you do 50 damage, but then you deal an extra 50 damage for each special condition your opponent has. Now, something with Dust Talks, this would be absolutely broken, I think. Potentially, depending on how much damage it is. Again, it's very loose, it's just the effects. Okay, that's pretty cool. And also, if you guys have any ideas of what Team Rocket Pokemons these Pokemon effects could be for, let me know in the comments. Next up, we have add X amount of damage for each point the opponent took last turn. Now, this is really cool because it's like a revenge Pokemon. Like Marshadow, someone said that a bit earlier, but also like Luxray. The only caveat is it's from your last turn, based on how many points they took from the last turn. So I feel like that could be pretty cool. Next up says, select one damaged Pokemon on your opponent's bench, and then apply set amount of damage to it. This attack is an effect that counts as extra attack, kind of like Mega Kangaskhan, but basically just attacks against the active and then one against the bench. So if your opponent has a bench Pokemon that's damaged, you might hit the active for 50, and then you'll hit that damaged bench Pokemon for potentially 50. Or so I'm just going to keep saying 50. It's a nice round whole number, I guess, maybe 100. Next up, damage is said number times the number of cards in hands. It says in hands. I don't know if it's your hand. I don't know if your opponent's hand. I don't know if it's both hands, but that could be insanely cracked with Copycat. Next up, these are all effects of attacks right now. We'll get into supporters and everything else a bit later. If the attacker has damage on it, subtract said amount from your damage. So this is more of those attacks that have like the minus number, minus 100, and then it's going to have that effect under it. I would imagine something like a T-Tar maybe, right? That seems like it could be possible for this. Next up is heal X amount of damage from every damaged Pokemon on your bench. This is an attack effect. That could be very strong. If that's on a water Pokemon with Soothing Shore, I think that could be very, very good. Next up is if the opponent's active Pokemon has status condition on it, could be a specific one, heal X HP from your active Pokemon. That's very interesting. I hope it's not Sleep Core. Next, flip X amount of coins. For each heads, attach 1x energy from the energy zone to the attacker. That feels like Misty. Oh my god, what if it's like for darkness? I can't imagine it being anything else other than darkness. However, every part of me is asking for fighting ramp. However, this is an effect on an attacker. It's not a trainer card. So if you're attacking, you flip coins and then you could ramp the following turn. It could be Mewtwo, actually. Yeah, that could be a really good one. That's interesting. These are all attack effects. We'll get into the other effects in a bit. Next is return X amount of random trainer cards from your discard pile into your hand. Okay, that's pretty cool. I think we need more cards that interact with our discard pile. I mean, we have Flame Patch, we have Delcatty, but we definitely need more cards. So that could be really cool. We have two more for attack effects. This attack deals additional damage to Team Rocket Pokemon. I hate that. Moving on, reveal the top X cards from your deck. This attack does Y damage for each Team Rocket Pokemon revealed this way. Put the cards back and shuffle your deck. So this is like Puppy Pile, right? And this also confirms something we all already knew, which is it is going to be Team Rocket Pokemon. So this is the first time we are getting trainer Pokemon. All right, moving on. Abilities. More specifically, trigger abilities, 2 of them. First one, when this Pokemon evolves from your hand, steal, oh my god, I called it, bro. Steal X energy attached from the opponent's active Pokemon to this Pokemon. We are ripping away energy from our opponent's active Pokemon and then giving it to our own Pokemon. I don't know what Pokemon that could be. I hope it's nothing like Eradicate or something. But that is such a good effect. Oh my god. You guys let me know what you think. That one I'm so excited for. I hope they show it to us in the trailer tomorrow. All right, next up. When this Pokemon evolved from your hand, apply Special Condition 1 and Special Condition 2 to the opponent's active Pokemon. So this is one of those like paralyzed. Oh, I hope it's paralyzed. Paralyzed burn the opponent's active or something. All right, next up is activatable abilities. That feels like the wrong word, but it is what it is. It's abilities that you can activate, 2 of them. First one per turn. If this Pokemon is in the active spot, draw X cards. Okay, we're getting more draw support. I feel like that has to be a very bad Pokemon. You can't give us like another Entei or something, or Suicune, and it just gives us even more draw. It has to be a bad Pokemon. Sorry, someone needs to say it. The second ability you can activate is 1 per turn, reveal X amount of random cards from your opponent's hand. Getting information? That doesn't even say it needs to be in the active. That says you just get information from the bench. These are all abilities right now. Still Pokemon, we haven't gotten to any of the trainer cards. And then finally, for the last Pokemon card, it's a static ability, which says once during your turn, after you flip any coins for a trainer card, you may ignore all results of those coin flips and begin flipping those coins again. Oh my god. They're giving us Victini, but for any type. It's a static ability. Once during your turn, after you flip any coins for a trainer card. That's the thing though. It's only for trainer cards. So you're going to want to combo this with, oh my god, with Misty. Oh my god, that's going to be so busted. Misty, Lucky Ice Pop. Oh my god, that's going to be so broken. Oh my god, that's so toxic. What Pokemon would that be? It has to be the most toxic Pokemon ever. I think it's Muck. Lucky Ice Pop Glow Up. If this doesn't confirm we're going to get a Crown Rare Lucky Ice Pop, I don't know what will. Man. All right, now we're going into item cards. The first one says, take up to X amount of random cards from your opponent's discard pile and put them into your hand. Wait. I'm sorry. Wait. I'm going to take cards from my opponent's discard pile and then put them into my hand. Wait. Am I not understanding? I don't know how many. Let's assume it's 1 to 2 cards. Take up to 1 to 2 cards, random cards from your opponent's discard pile, and put them into your hand. Do I get to keep them after the match? This card is excluded. That's crazy, bro. That is some serious Team Rocket thievery. That's for sure. All right, the next item card is until the end of next turn, increase the opponent's active Pokemon's retreat cost by X amount. I'd imagine it's 1. There's no way it's going to be more than 1. Oh man, dude. This is actually kind of nuts. And then supporters now. 3 supporter cards. We're getting 3 supporter cards, guys. First one, flip coins and tell tales. For each heads, put a random Team Rocket Pokemon from your deck into your hand. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be mid. Next, apply status condition to the opponent's active Pokemon. Flip a coin. On tails, apply it to your active Pokemon. Ooh. So this one's tricky. Does this mean I'm always applying that status condition? And then if I also flip tails, I'm applying it to myself? So it's always going to apply it to my opponent? However, if I also flip tails, then I'm getting it myself, right? Yeah, that's how people are going to get their full art Oaks. They're just going to steal it. All right. And then the last supporter card is reveal the opponent's hand. Choose any number of basic Pokemons, including 0, and put them on their bench. Reveal the opponent's hand. Oh, that's a really good one. That is a really good one, especially with Mega Pokemon. This one with Greninja, I think, is going to be busted, right? You force them to put their Mega Pokemon down. You build us something on the bench. You snipe them, and then you just destroy them. A Miraidon counter, you're right, Dan. And then finally, the stadium. Once per turn, flip X amount of coins. If all are heads, draw until you have X cards or Y cards in your hand. That seems like a really bad stadium. Unless it's like 2 coins. That seems like a really bad stadium. More coin flipping. Welcome to Pokemon Pocket. And there you guys have it. Just wanted to share, get this out there before the trailer tomorrow. Again, it's kind of spoilers. We don't know exactly, what Pokemon cards or trainer cards any of these belong to. We also don't know if it's actually real. We can assume that it is real to a certain degree because the person who shared this information has shared relatively correct information in the past. With that, guys, let me know in the comments what you think. I'm very excited for the trailer, and I'm also very excited for this new set for Pokemon Pocket. With that, don't forget to like, hype, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.